6 months ago, I got a hair transplant at 22 years young, and here is everything I've learned since then. Okay, here we are at Smile Hair Clinic, and I've just finished completing the forms, and I just wanted to show you the problems that I was experiencing. And why I want to do this is because up here in the top parts of my head, I'm getting a little bit of a recession, and I'm looking to just fill that in for a little extra confidence. And I'm excited to be here, and let's get it started. Number 1, why I got a hair transplant. After 6 months of having no hairstyle, I've realized that a big part of me doing this was to have freedom of hairstyle. Like, be able to slick it back or part it where I want, just do whatever with it. Because before, with my receded hairline, I had a very specific hairstyle that would cover it up perfectly. And I couldn't move it or mess with it at all, otherwise it would reveal all this unappealing forehead skin. But then a wind gust would come and it would do it anyway. So for me, this was to free me from constantly thinking and worrying about it all the time, and also my hands up to my hair fixing it every second of the day. Number 2, hair grows slow. I say this because I thought I had fast hair growth, and comparatively, I probably still do, but it still takes months and months for this hair to grow back. When I got my hair transplant, I opted for a full shaved head because I thought it would just look weird if I had like little patches of hair missing all over my head, but I was worried how long it would take my hair to grow back to a longer length. Okay, well, here we go. Saying goodbye to the hair. And this is the first time I've ever done this. So here we go. Haircuts can be scary, okay? If you couldn't tell, I have not gotten a haircut yet. Okay, let me just give you a full 360 really quick. It's been 6 months since they shaved my head. Is it time to get a haircut? Yes. Will I get a haircut? Actually, yes. Doing research like watching my videos is a great place to get information and make more informed decisions. But keep in mind that your hair transplant is not gonna happen exactly how mine happened to me. I thought that I had pretty similar hair to Brett Maverick, and we were similar age, and we had a similar transplant done. So I based a lot of the timing and growth goals on that. We know everyone is different, and thus every transplant will be slightly different. The only true comparisons you can make are the ones against your past selves. So, speaking of which, let's look at my past self, huh? I definitely notice a much less receded hairline. I want to reiterate that this is not the final result. This is 50% of what the results are. And by 12 months, you're at like 90 to 95%. What happens after this is the hair not only becomes longer, but it becomes actually thicker. And that should help with any of those density concerns about the front of my hair. Now, these next images are at the milestones of the hair transplant. We have the before, the first day, the scabs off point, the shedding phase, the first signs of regrowth, and then my current growth at 6 months. So take that in. All I can say, it's been a long 6 months, but also it's gone so fast. Okay, if you're interested in learning more about the hair transplant experience, you can check out my first video. I basically filmed the entire experience, including flying from Chicago to Turkey alone, staying at the hotel, and even footage of the actual transplant. Pretty cool, but I will see you all in 3 months at the 9-month mark, where hopefully I've had a haircut and have achieved the style that I'm going for. Now, if you've been watching my hair transplants and following along, and you think that this is something that you want to do, sit with that thought for a while. Like, at least 3 months. I think I gave that thought like a year before I finally picked up the phone. But yeah, just check in every month and be like, is this something that I still want? And if it's always yes, and you've got good reasoning, which can be as simple as, I think I'd be happier, then do it. Time moves really fast, but each new day feels really slow, which means things feel really intense in the moment, usually due to your emotions. So do a favor to your future self and let them make that more emotionally balanced decision for you. See you then.